What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay. Today, I am joined by the team over at BeagleSecurity. BeagleSecurity helps online businesses secure their website from security threats with intelligent website security monitoring. It is on AppSumo right now, starting at $59 for a lifetime deal. And the Sumolings, y'all are currently raving about this tool. It has a 5 taco rating with 43 reviews after just launching. That's huge. So congratulations to them. And before we dive in to show y'all this presentation that I know you're waiting for, few quick things. If y'all want to tell us a little bit about your use case, if you just want to say hi to us like JJ just did, good day, mates. I love that. You can go ahead and talk to us in the chat room. But if you have any questions about the tool, the deal, how to get set up, go ahead and leave those questions in the Q&A box down below the video. We'll circle back to the questions after the walkthrough, but we also have somebody on standby, so you'll probably get your answers right away when you ask them. And the last thing is that there will be a replay of this available. So if you need to step out or if you just want to watch this again later, you totally can. All right. That is enough of me. Hey, Reja, how are you doing?
Fine. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here today. Okay, I'll quickly introduce the team and share a few insights about the web security before we jump into the product walkthrough. Myself, Raja, I have been in the cybersecurity industry for last 10 plus years. I have authored 2 international books in cybersecurity space, and I'm lead project in OWASP Foundation and lead OWASP Kerala chapter. Also, I hold honorary position Deputy Commander in Kerala Police Cyberdome. And my co-founder, Pradap, he's been in the software industry for last 15 years, and his expertise lies in architecting, designing, and developing secure software products. We also have a dedicated research and development team of cybersecurity engineers at BeagleSecurity who are continuously working on improving our test engine and identifying the latest exploits. We have had the opportunity to work with companies like Adani, Barclays, Honeywell, Goldman Sachs, Next Education, and many more. So that's about our team. Now, moving on to some pressing problems and interesting insight about the website security space. As you all know, web applications were a huge breakthrough when it comes to recognize the actual capability of the internet. They are now vital for businesses of all size. As important as this application are for your businesses, they are like open doors for threat actors as well. And it becomes increasingly challenging for businesses to keep their personal and customers' information on the web secure. Not to mention, there are a lot of websites that have little or no security in place. When you look at the last year's Verizon data breach investigation report, we can see that around 43% of the web applications were involved in breaches, and web apps were the top hacking vectors in the data breaches. Another study from IBM's cost of data breach report shows that the global average total cost of data breach is at a staggering 3.86 million, with the United States having the highest country average. And it takes companies an average of around 280 days to identify and contain a breach. As you can see, even the biggest companies have fallen prey to cyber attacks. If companies this big have been affected, what will be the situation of the smaller companies? Oh, okay. So, is there any glitch with my slides, Lindsay?
We are on the, he says cannot see your screen. We're on the slides, the web apps slide.
Oh, okay. Let me stop the sharing and start again.
Yeah, I think that's what we had to do last time too.
Is it okay now?
It is loading. Hang tight.
Is it okay now?
It's just loading. Sometimes it takes a little while when we're doing when we like re-up it. I'm sorry, everybody. It happens. This won't be the first time or the last.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. I think it was working. Uh, is it up now?
I'm just seeing a black screen right now.
Oh, what should we do?
Let's see, what can I do here? We can. I think, well, okay, we have a couple options. And if anybody knows how to troubleshoot these things better than I do, please feel free to let us know. But yeah, what we can do is we can restart the Zoom, we can restart the screen share because it does look like it's
I tried restarting this screen share. Maybe one from my team will try sharing it from his end. Uh,
yeah, we did test this. So we do know that it can go to your desktop or to your browser.
okay.
All right, we're seeing the slides.
Okay, I think it's fine now, right?
Yep, we got it.
Okay, so okay, so yeah, from this slide we can continue. And another study from IBM cost of data breach report shows that the global average total cost of data breach is at a staggering 3.86 million, with the United States having the highest country average. Okay, moving forward. Um, okay, as you can see, the biggest companies have fallen prey to cyber attacks. If companies this big have been affected, what will be the situation of small and medium companies? Uh, 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 that will be very huge, I think. We have answers for that. According to the study conducted by Accenture, 43% of the cyber attacks are targeted at small businesses, but only 14% of are prepared to defend themselves. There is a common misconception that hackers do not target small businesses, but in reality, it's much easier for them to target SMBs because of the little or no security in place for the web applications in small and medium companies. Another common misconception is that if you have a serverless infrastructure, you are safe. Code level vulnerabilities like SQL injection, XSS, remote code execution, and can still harm you even if you host your website with a reputed third party hosting provider, because at the end of the day your website security is in your hands. But if you are looking for a manual penetration test to keep a track of web application security, it can cost you a lot of money. On an average, it can cost around $4,000 to 30,000 for a manual penetration test. So the question here is, how many of these can you afford in a year? Usually, we should conduct at least a quarterly audit, like in a 3 months. So, and even if you do a manual penetration test, what happened in between these manual audits? How do you ensure the continuous website security? There is a need to address security misconfigurations and critical vulnerabilities as they arise, or you are at the risk of being exposed. One solution for countering it is using an automated penetration testing tool. Why especially an automated penetration tool like BeagleSecurity? There are a couple of areas where normal vulnerability scanners that give you a quick result for sure. They fail to log in into an application and do an authenticated penetration testing or a gray box penetration testing. Also, they will fail to work with custom applications built on different frameworks and technologies. A huge number of reported false positive will be with this research. These should be addressed by the developer side when they fix those issues. And in the case of a firewall, they can block malicious attack in real time, but they don't have to tackle security proactively. That is finding security weakness on your website uh, um, website and give you a fix for that. And now coming down to what we offer with BeagleSecurity, we have built an enterprise grade solution powered by AI engine that our team has been continually improving on. BeagleSecurity work with all type of websites and frameworks and is able to detect attack vectors most vulnerabilities scanners fail to detect. Once a test is completed, you will receive a detailed report with actionable insight on how to fix those vulnerabilities. We have a continually updated vulnerability database with a team of dedicated security researchers working on finding and adding the latest exploit to our vulnerability database. You can test website with logging, integrate Beagle Security with your CI/CD pipeline, and also work with our APIs for building custom integrations. With our evidence-based reporting, you can get proof on how the vulnerabilities was exploited. We also follow WASP and SANS security standards for vulnerability reporting and more like HIPAA, PCI DSS, GDPR are in pipeline. B2 security check for 3000 plus and growing list of vulnerabilities and builds custom test cases on the go during the test based on the technology and framework of the website. What does it mean to you? Like you can save time, money by saying goodbye to expensive manual penetration tests and overpriced website security softwares. Even if you have a security team, they can use it. In large enterprise, they'll be having a security teams by their own. They can use it for the initial level audit so that the security team can focus or work on more business logic based issues and more in-depth vulnerabilities in their system. Perform black box or gray box testing on continuous manner. All of this for one time, free and peace of mind for a lifetime. How about the setup? Uh, you need absolutely no coding knowledge and can get started in a few minutes. You get intuitive dashboard, detailed test report with recommendations to fix. Uh, and you can also integrate it with your CI/CD pipeline if you are using a DevOps in your infrastructure. I'll be showing all the main features in a minute during the walkthrough. All right, let's dive right in. Oh, let me try share screen once again. Can you see my screen now?
Yep, looks good.
Okay. This is how it look like when we log into our BeagleSecurity. It's our home dashboard. You can see the list of most vulnerable applications. This and in our in a sample profile. Like you can see the catalog of fixed and reopened new bugs. It's for an organizational view. Like if you have multiple projects under a single company, you can view all the details here in this dashboard. Moving forward, you can see all the project listed here. Okay, and to start with, you just need to add a new application, put a project name and an application name, and the website URL here, and validate the URL and save it. Oh, okay, sorry. I think I have already added this website. Oh, okay, still there is an issue with my screen share.
It looks like it might be frozen.
So I think we have to do the same from the other screen.
Yeah, just restart it. We'll see if it updates.
Sorry for the glitches.
Why not develop a webinar app? Dude, we think about these things all the time. I'll pitch it for sure.
Let.
How's everybody's Wednesday going? I almost said Monday. Oh my God, imagine. Is it Thursday where you are? You're in Australia, aren't you, JJ? JJ, what time is it in Australia? Crikey. Oh my God. 2 a.m. JJ, go to bed. It's 8:17 here. I hope I'm, just starting my Wednesday. You look like you were already asleep. I just woke up.
So can you see the screen now?
Ooh, fun. We don't see your screen right now. Go ahead and share it. Thanks, JJ. I just washed my face. He says I look fab. Y'all can't see his messages. He also said that I look like I'm already asleep. I have no idea why this happens. I think Zoom is out to maybe sabotage.
Okay.
It looks like it's working. Your cursor is moving, so it looks like it's live. Have fun.
Moving forward, I'm adding new application here.
It's updating. Yay.
Okay. Yep. Just validate the URL, and now you will present with a verified domain area. You have to verify the ownership of the web application. Otherwise, anybody can do the penetration testing from there and in any application. So we won't allow that. Like we have to make sure that the user is the sole owner, or he has the right to do the penetration testing on the web application. So we put up file verification or DNS verification process. In file verification, you can download the file and put it in your root, put this file in the root of your website. Like For example.com, this file will be available in example.com/file name.txt. And the other option is DNS verification. You can add this DNS text entry in your domain, like underscore BeagleSecurity, and with the value here. And once you click the verify domain, you will be presented with a status button there. And this application dashboard, once you verified the domain, you can see the domain like this. Otherwise, you will see a verified domain badge here. And after that, you can start the test right away. It will show like sure, are you sure you want to start a test? And also it will say like a security test may take around 1 hour to 3 days, depending on the size of the web application. As I mentioned, it's not just a simple scan. It's a thorough penetration testing. So it may take hours to days. Even if you try to complete it in a faster way, that will be like too many requests to your website. So we will be doing it in a very slowly manner, or in the speed of the testing depend on the size of the application and the speed and presence of any intrusion detection system in your web application, or any firewall. Uh, uh, these all are affected by the size, the time of the test will affected by these parameters. Once you start test, you can sit back and relax. Like it may take this much time. Once this completed, this will be the screen showing once you started the test. Once the test is completed, you will get a nice and clean report emailed to your email ID provided with this application or account. And here is how the results page look like. Like it will list all the issues with its description, recommendation, and its occurrence all here in this dashboard. It's very easy for the developers to understand and fix issues too. And we have an AWASP filter which will group the vulnerabilities to its AWASP headings, and in AWASP top 10 as well. Also, we provide Science 25. Like I mentioned earlier, we will be adding GDPR, PCI DSS, HIPAA compliance in the coming future, as we added them in our pipeline. Okay, also you can download the report from here. You'll get a PDF report. It will explain all this almost like a manual penetration testing. It will be having all the details, including table of contents, introduction, executive summary, catalog, uh, graphical summary, and finally a technical summary for the developers, for those who address this issue in your side. Okay, that's all from the demo side. Okay, Lindsay.
Ready to take questions?
Yeah, we are ready for the questions.
All right. So it does appear that a lot of the questions have already been answered, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple that are just sitting here. How many sites can we check, and can we switch sites for testing?
Yeah, we only count the tests because that's our cost part. So um, users can add as many websites they can, but we only limit the number of tests. So if they can swap that website at any time, no need to swap, even they can add a new website and start testing. And we will keep the all test case, test result and report in the dashboard itself. So they can access it at any time. No need to swap website or anything. We only count the test case, number of tests.
All right, next question. Does Beagle produce reports appropriate for handing to a prospective client? And are there badges produced that we can include in our marketing and privacy pages that have industry recognition?
Yes, exactly. They can present our report to the clients. As we will be providing a nice and clean report. If they can fix all the issues, and we will be providing a good-looking 10-star or complete excellent report to them. They can present it to anybody or clients. Also, they can put the badge in the website. When you click on the badge, it will show the certificate. Like this website tested on this diet, and these are clean from these shoes like that.
Awesome. And what are the options for a non-techie person to fix the issues on like how-to pages, etc.?
Normally, the technical part that will be addressed by developers, but up to an end, we can support it from our end. Our team will be helping for the quick questions like, is this? How can I fix or something like simple questions they can answer.
Awesome. All right, just to clarify, can we add unlimited number of websites to scan, but you will, or will you scan a certain number of sites per month? What about regular scanning?
Yeah, they can. You can add as many websites to the platform, but we limit only test case a number of tests, as I mentioned. So if you have 2 tests per month, you can scan any of the 2 websites.
Awesome.
Next month you can scan another 2, and the next month you can scan another 2. So maybe in the 3 months period, if you have 2 test cases, you can you can cover around 6 websites. But normal scenarios, there will be recurring retests. So the normal cases on the website will be having recur only 1 test per month, because it's an in-depth test. If you do it multiple times, it will reduce. It will use lots of bandwidth of your website as well. So we recommend to do it once in a month and fix all the issues and do it again. Otherwise, the load for your website will be high from our end.
All right, Sumalings, if you have any more questions, drop them in the Q&A box now. This one here is, how does Beagle interact with admin tools? Sorry, how does Beagle interact with admin tools?
I didn't get that. Admin tools.
Yeah, they says, I've been proactive with their site security using admin tools. Does Beagle interact with admin tools?
I didn't get that question very correctly. Like uh, if it if,
He says it's Akiba admin tools. I think it's another software.
okay. So yeah, we are building integration for many website and many applications. So as of now, we built many for CI/CD and result integrations. Like once the test is completed, it will be sent it to the respective bug tracking tool like Jira or Trello or Slack. And once the test is completed, it will be sent into the respective test respective bug tracking tool. Yeah, that's how integrations work. As I mentioned in the slides, it's like you can trigger it from the CI/CD pipelines. Like if you are using GitHub Actions or AWS code pipeline to build the project. Once the project is deployed, you can trigger the security test from the pipeline itself. So then we will start the testing, and finally, once the test is completed, we will update the result to your Jira or the bug tracking tool. So it will be automated in a
It's 9
complete
o'clock.
cycle.
Awesome. Are you planning to upgrade tier 4 and 5 with additional testing quotes?
As of now, we are not decided to update tiers. Um,
No worries. Do
yeah,
you count?
actually, the thing is that cost per test is very. We have some cost for doing the test because we are not putting any applications or any agents in client side. Everything is done from our end. So we have to do the test from our resources. So as I mentioned, even if you get lots of tests, that won't be useful unless you are an agency.
Yeah, totally. We got to keep you in business too. I get you. Are you counting retesting the same site as 2 tests?
Yeah, as per the interaction from the last couple of days with the Muslims, like they are requesting for retests for partial tests. Like once we provided with the report, they need to retest all the website again. So we are also trying to set up a partial or quick check for the bugs that we already provided. But that feature is in pipeline, and we have to address coverage part as well. So in many cases, when someone fixes a issue, usually some other issues will be opening in that aspect. So we have to make sure the coverages of the application or the test coverage as well.
Uh, if somebody needs an additional test, can they buy one, and how much does it cost?
Yeah, we have a top-up feature, but that's not implemented in the AppSumo plan as of now. But in very near future, we are working on it. It's in the pipeline. We'll be releasing it for the AppSumo customers
And
lifetime.
do you have any plans to let them connect their own agents so they can pick up the load for testing?
As of now, the white labeling report and the report verification process from the agency side, that two features are in pipeline, and that's why we are not yet commented on Sumolink's question about the white labeling issues, as we have to test it out properly before we release to the customers. That's what we think. That's why we haven't commented on Sumolink's question about white labeling. But yeah, we have a plan. We are working on that in the plan.
Cool. All right, and this is the last question I have here. Does the intrusion attempts come from a specific IP address?
In our case,
Yeah.
no, ours is a distributed cluster. So we'll be doing it from different clusters. So how to balance the load from our end, and also we have to get a better results from the testing side as well.
Cool, because Ken he asked because his current security setting will automatically block an IP that is attempting intrusions. So he wouldn't know if he would need to reset that.
Yeah, normally if they have a good firewall in place, it will block the IPs that try to intrude. That's an expected behavior of firewall. So if we test from a single server, that will block our IP, and the continued other tests will be blocked. So we rotate the IPs and we move the tests around the clusters.
Cool. All right. And that's it. Those are all the questions that we have. So thank you so much for walking us through everything and answering all of our questions. And Sumo links, if you have not already, you can go to appsumo.com/BeagleSecurity to redeem your codes. Again, it's starting at $59 for a lifetime deal. And of course, this is backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee. So you can go ahead, get set up, play around with it, and see how it works for you. Once you have done that, we would love for you to add your reviews to the deal page. People are already raving about them there. They've got a 5 taco rating. You can go ahead and add your taco rating as well. And of course, if you have any more questions, you can leave them on the deal page too. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.